Hello Capricorn, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for August 2025. We are using the gorgeous Unifying Consciousness Tarot, and we are using the Elder Futhark on Willow wood. So let's get started with a card from the Unifying Consciousness Tarot, and we have the Seven of Cups. So this is the one where you have a lot of options that you're daydreaming about. You're looking at them all, and you're sort of looking, you know, it right now is the daydreaming part of it. Like, you have a lot of options right now, and you could run with any of them. Like, all of them are, you know, to quote Matt Smith, it's like you like each of them equally better than the other. So you're looking through all of them, and you're sort of thinking about which one you want to go with. That's fine. That's going to be this month. Eventually, you're going to have to go with one or more if you can integrate. But it's one of those things where, yeah, there's some self-reflection going on. It's all going to be about the joy. Like, they're all going to be things that, quote, spark joy, basically. Okay, nice. And you will definitely decide by the end of the month. So your central issue this month, Capricorn, is Pertho reversed. Pertho is the rune of the lot box. This has to do with surprises and fate. Whatever's in the lot box was always in the lot box. So as it gets revealed to you, it's going to be a surprise to you, but it's the sort of surprise where you're like, okay, yeah, I get that. That's always been the case. Reversed in the central issue spot, Pertho reversed has to do with things about yourself that you're learning. And certainly if you're looking at all of these things that are aspects of self, that maybe some of these are surprises, you're sort of opening up and then looking inside, and then these are revealing themselves to you, and by which you are learning about yourself. Surprises because maybe you didn't realize these things before, but they were always the case and they are always within you. Leading up to this, we have Vunyo, which is the rune of joy. You've recently been either considering what brings you joy, or really just being very aware of what brings you joy. That's perhaps when you got all these cups out of your inner cupboard and laid them out to peruse. And that's going to lead you to, okay, this month is going to be all about looking inside at these things and seeing what this is telling me about myself, and also maybe thinking about making a decision to run with one of these. And that's definitely going to be a thing, because all of these have something that is going to be very good and nourishing and bring, you know, great things through for you. You may even start working on, like, maybe even several of them at a time this month, just to test which ones, like a sample table, to test which ones might be the good ones to go with. But mostly this is going to be about self-reflection this month. This is going to be about looking within and saying, hey, what about this? What about that? What's going to help you is we have Avaz, which is the rune of the yew tree, and this has to do with patience, slow growth, slow development, taking things step by step, moving between worlds, and integration. So this is basically, you're not rushing over this choice, and nor should you. This is going to be the month that you're going to be just basically meditating on this, the choice before you of these seven. And you're going to do this very carefully. You're going to do this methodically even. You know that the outcome is going to be I'm going to spoiler this, great harvest, because you're definitely going to go with one of them, and it's going to be very nourishing and bring you a sense of great abundance and bring you into the present moment. And it's going to be like, okay, now we're going to work on this. We're going to harvest this. This is the one that we are going to harvest, and then we're going to move forward from there. So this is why this month is like, we're going to work on really focusing on these and just taking them very methodically, taking them very consideringly, and not rushing over this choice. What isn't going to help you is we have Manas reversed. Manas is the rune of humanity and your part in it. You are a bit worried about that you are turning away from humanity by doing this. This is really very much inward focus, and this is sort of like, there is a sort of a sense of not so much guilt, but just like worry about, you know, I have this great happiness, I'm going to do this, but I'm not sharing any of it yet, and I'm actually turning inward to do this. And, you know, I don't want to turn back around and then people won't be looking at me happily, you know, as well. It's very important for you to do this selfishly, like not in a selfish way, but in a way that is like, no, I need to be the eye and the voice that reviews this myself. And this is very important, and I'm going to take all the time that I need to do this because this is that important. So try not to worry about that. You may also read this as like completely like No, mostly I'm just seeing this as don't worry about it. I was about to say is like maybe like don't forget the people that will look at you with love, and certainly they would be not upset that you're doing this, but make sure that you are doing this, you're giving this to yourself, and just be patient with it. Just like bring yourself up. It's like, I have to do this and I'm the only one who can do this, so I'm just going to take it step by step and I'm going to be patient with it. By the end of the month, as I spoiled earlier, we have a great harvest. You are going to go with at least one of these and bring it through, and this is the fruits of your labors. You may then work on it going forward for a while, but at the end of the month you will have made a decision. So that, Capricorn, is your reading for August 2025. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.